This is the construction site where Malik thinks Emma Child is holding our operative, which checks out. Security's tighter than a rubber glove and a bowling ball.
Ay, bien. Vale.
I have a call from... Strange. This isn't what...
Stop! You fucking idiots!
Ay, señora.
Emma Child, director of SIRIS terrorism. You are making a terrible
Vale.
error here. You
Acabo de
cannot...
desbloquear puertas. Eso no estaba en el guión.
A veces cuando planeas una cosa, te sale otra completamente diferente.
Moment to work out how they hacked us.
Eso no lo tenía
On the plus
planeado.
side, it seems Malik's lead was good. It's likely she'll keep her operative close to use as leverage. You should find her wherever you find Child.
Fucker could be anywhere.
Téngala. Téngala. Jesus. Esta persona es muchísimo más cómodo para... ¡Ay, la madre! Para combates cuerpo a cuerpo.
Look at the door. We have an intruder.
He must be nearby.
Téngala. Ole. Téngala. Órale. Órale. ¡Wota! ¡Karate! Ole, 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 ole. ¡Uy! ¿Dónde, pa' dónde, pa' dónde? Téngala. Y pa' casa. Ah, no.
I could have left a fucking bomb in there. Do you want to know why I didn't?
Because you miscalculated.
Because we have something in common. Richard Malik stabbed both of us in the back.
Watch. Albion's new policing contract as promised. Everything's set at your end.
Oh, it will be. First, you're going to tell me what this is really about.
All right. I'm infiltrating a terrorist group called DedSec. I'm setting up a meeting with them, and your men will capture me before DedSec arrives. So it has to look real. They can't know it's a setup.
You are a piece of work, Richard. What the hell are you getting out of this?
Dead terrorists.
La decepción. La traición, amigo.
Hijo de la
I
grandísima.
can't prove it yet, but I think Malik was involved in the bombings and the cover-up. What's more, I think he and his conspirators are planning to do it again.
He said that was your plan.
He would. It's basic tradecraft. Want to sell a lie, weave it into the
O
truth.
sea, el cabrón es el verdadero líder.
I had something more transactional in mind. I have your operative. Help me kill Malik, and you get them back.
Claro, hombre, lo
That
mataré.
door will
Life would be dreamy if I could take you up in paradise up above.
unlock in 30 seconds.
Lo mataré y lo mataré. Me la pela, si tengo que capturarlo, le pegaré un tiro. Joder. Que vea, los traicioneros merecen morir. O de la gran... ¿Qué pedo? Máscara.
My head is spinning. Are we saying that Malik is the one leading Zero Day, then?
Impossible to say for sure, but it does look that way. We do know for sure that he's trying to set us up for the next attack.
You know how I feel, but this is risky. It has to be your call.
Then we do it, 0 day or not. Malik wants us dead, and he's got one of ours. You know what we need to do.
All right. Then what's our play?
If you're seriously asking how to kill Malik, I have ideas. A lot of ideas.
Jejeje.
To put a bullet in his head. No need for flourish.
Yes, that would work, but it's not very much fun.
Sí.
We want to poison him at least. We haven't poisoned anybody yet.
Malik, please. Shooting him sounds more humane.
Noted. I'll contact Charles and tell her DedSec.
¡Me voy a morir!
Agree to help.
Envenenarlo, no hemos envenenado a alguien aún. Maldito Bagley de mierda. Caja asesina, le voy a pegar un... Mire, se queda la mierda. Voy a equipar ya la pistola. Equipo. Me la voy a equipar ya, weón. Es que... La Desert Eagle, por perro asqueroso de mierda. Es que se merece morir. Y me voy a poner la otra pistola aturdidora. ¿Qué pedo, Bagley? Se bugueó, mierda.
I have Malik for you. Remember, you want to convince him to meet you somewhere public so we can install some air cooling in his skull.
All right, I'm prepared.
Do you have Emma, child?
There was a problem. We need to meet.
What happened?
She knew we were coming. We need to meet and regroup. Piccadilly might be a good place.
No. Piccadilly's crawling with Albion. How about Trafalgar Square?
What do you think, Bagley?
Trafalgar Square is optimal.
Good, it's decided. I'll see you soon.
He's disconnected.
Bagley, contact Child. It's time to get our operative back.
Capital.
Yes. What?
We are set. Bagley will give you the details, but first it's your turn. Where is our operative?
You can have them when Richard is dead.
No, we made a deal. You want what we have? Then you do your part first.
Fine. As a show of trust, I'll order a hot drop at a random location. I will not, however, waste anyone covering them. So get there fast if you want them back in one piece.
There's our missing friend. Uncuff them and send them back to the safe house.
¿Qué onda? Hola.
You good?
It was a bloody nightmare. Although, to be honest, it was nicer than my flat. Had hot water and all. Speaking of...
Fantastic.
Splendid. As soon as they return, I'll be sure to issue them a pair of fresh underpants. Now, let's get someone over to Trafalgar Square.
Agreed. Time to end this.
Oh, justo un sicario para matar a un hijo de pum. Ah, que pues, qué perfección, weón. Justo un sicario.
Lo voy a acosar. Como no lo puedes imaginar.
1 minuto y 37 segundos más tarde.
Voy a matar a un cabrón. Él me traicionó. Merece morir.
Emma Child for you.
Good. I can see you. Let's go over the plan. The Canadians loaned me an office across the square, so I can keep an eye on you. God bless the Commonwealth. So, here's what's going to happen. There are 4 snipers covering the angles. Here, 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 and here. Your job is to locate Malik. And when you're sure it's him, scratch your eyebrow. That confirms the target. Then count to 2 and dump.
¿Y si yo le pego el tiro?
How do I know you won't shoot me as well?
I've seen what you people are capable of when you're pissed off. If you don't fuck with me, I won't fuck with you. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Cabrón, yo le quiero pegar el tiro a él. Le quiero pegar el tiro a él. Yo, el hijo de madres. Uy, la grandísima.
Fire team leader, report.
No sign of Malik, Mum. Nice clear shot on this DedSec prick, though.
Don't tempt me.
Ay, no me tiente.
Where the hell is he?
Perra asquerosa.
I don't like this.
I don't like it either. Shit. I don't have a filament terminal in here. I'll have to request one. Bear with me. This will take a while.
Bagley, how about some help?
Oh, if only every person in London was required to wear a piece of high-tech
Oiga, me hubiera servido restacar la... Pero yo quiero matarlo con un sicario.
I'm onto it.
I'll scrub their body cam memory to see if it got a look at Malik. That's him by the litter bin. He's either leaving a dead drop or trying to eat out on the cheap.
What's going on here?
Fuck. Malik may be doing his laundry. It's a technique for losing a surveillance team. If so, that dead drop has a second meeting location in it.
Do you think he knows?
I don't think so. He'd vanish if he thought there was a real threat. I'll put the shooters on standby while we readjust.
Not seeing any relevant video or photographs. Keep looking. Searching data exhaust. Nothing. Try someone else. GPS data indicates this person wasn't in the area during the relevant period. Try again.
Sigue el dead drop.
What the fuck is happening here?
Did you really think I could be outsmarted by Nigel bloody Cass? He recorded that meeting because I wanted him to. It got to Emma Child because I wanted it to. And now law enforcement has full profiles on all of you. If you want to live, get on the ground and put your hands on your head.
We are not giving in to you. No way.
No, you misunderstand. I meant so the shrapnel doesn't hit you.
Es una bomba. Hijo de la gran... Y voló los francotiradores.
Shit.
Perfiles completos. Perra asquerosa de mierda.
Get a fucking move on.
Damn, Shai was in the ember.
It's too late. Go.
Para la gran puta.
Control, I'm ready to immobilize the target. I want... All units board this suspect to stop.
¡La madre que los parió!
Requesting emergency vehicles at my location. Over.
Espera. Mierda. Griten.
Suspect is unsighted. Unsighted sweeping area.
Does anyone else have a wanted alert on their optic? Or is mine on the blink?
Yeah, same here. What the heck?
It seems Malik wasn't bluffing. Your faces are all over the news, and not in a cool way.
Damn it, Bagley. Get everyone together at the CFOs. We need a debrief.
Pues de la gran caja asesina. Maldito perro asqueroso. El expediente Malik. Esta es la reunión de equipo. A ver. Usted.
This is a message for DedSec. I believe Richard Malik is about to murder me in some gruesome way. If you see Malik, tell him
Canada House was destroyed by a series of explosions, and an individual known to be part of the DedSec organization was seen on CCTV attempting to flee the area. SIRS new Director of Counterterrorism, Richard Malik, issued the following statement.
I call upon my counterparts around the world to treat the DedSec threat with all due vigilance. They are not a resistance. What are they resisting?
¿A qué se resisten a gente como usted, pedazo de mierda?
Terrorist militia. And along with my counterparts in the Five Eyes nations, I am building and
you get the idea. You're fucked.
We're being hunted like animals. We may have to take him out.
Yes, I wouldn't recommend that. All scenarios show DedSec's odds of survival approaching 0 before he can be found. Malik probably worked out the same thing.
We had some thoughts about that, mate. Bagsy, bring it up, yeah?
Done. The working theory is this. Blowing up a government building like Canada House would require bribes, an infiltration team, materiel, and so on. Doing it without leaving a paper trail would be impossible. Some of you nicknamed this paper trail the Malik dossier. We're going to break into SRS headquarters, steal it, and prove Malik was behind the bombing. If we're lucky, we might even find some details on 0 Day. Your missions list has been updated.
¿Y no puedo matarlo?
Hey, one more thing. I know Malik's currently our best lead on 0 Day and the bombings, but he's fucking dangerous. If you see him, don't try to take him alive. It's not worth it.
On the contrary, I think what Malik knows about 0 Day and the bombings outweighs the well-being of any individual operative. Malik ought to be taken alive and interrogated.
Y ahora tengo que decidir si matarlo o dejarlo con vida. Verga, weón.
SIRS Counter-Terror Director Malik personally oversaw an investigation that uncovered the true identities of every operative in DedSec's London cell.
Ay, hijo de puta.
Public approval of SIRS shot up today following Counter-Terror Director Malik's statement that the Five Eyes nations will execute a coordinated global response to the DedSec threat.
Mr. Malik, what is the service doing to protect the people of Britain right now?
Well, we're aiming a little higher than just Britain. Soon we can know if anyone in any CTOS-using country in the world so much as utters the word DedSec. Thank you.
SIRS advises citizens that positive discussions of the DedSec terrorist organization or their actions may result in investigation.
I'm here. What's the plan?
We're here to find some documents we're calling the Malik dossier. Basically, it's the paper trail that proves Malik was behind the Canada House bombings. Problem is, these documents won't be on one computer. They'll be on dozens, scattered across the country.
All right, so what do we do?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Let's have Malik take it.
SIRS uses a supercomputer called Filament to process information drawn from the CTOS network. It's like Noodle, if you could use it to search every document of every civilian, government or commercial device everywhere in the United Kingdom, instantly.
Nice one, Bugs.
Break in and connect Bagley to a Filament administrative terminal. He'll do the rest.
As usual.
Perros. Bueno, como esta es de primero ir al... Luego ya cuando me den la opción de matarlo o perdonarlo, sí voy con el sicario para pelarlo. ¿Hasta dónde? Vale. Ah, entré solo para esto, qué pendeja. A ver, a ver, a ver, a ver, a ver, a ver, a ver. Por acá. Demonios. Ah, no tengo que ingresar acá obligatoriamente, me va a mierda. Vale, menos ya conseguir la contraseña, weón.
Turn this off. Fuck me!
Stick to procedure.
Estos manes no son muy inteligentes que digamos. Estaría. Vale, esa área, ¿no? Ah, no me joda.
In order to access the filament admin terminal from your optic interface, you'll have to align the SIRS satellite network with my packet stream from Bloom Tower.
Nada, weón, qué estupidez. Ay, Diosito santísimo. Ah, mire, esto estaba para acá. ¡Ja! No queda todos esos cabrones para ni mierda. Hola, buena. Soy subnormal. Pero alcance mis polainas, weón. A ver. Acá. Por acá, ahora acá, acá. Tangas. Tangas. Orongas. Orongas. Tangas. Ahí está.
Well done. Now I should be able to stream myself into SIRS's nasty little snoop computer, head to the basement and hack the filament admin terminal. There's an intruder in the building security systems. Sorry, channel is being hacked.
I've taken control of building security. But
Vaya, coño. SIRIS. Perro asqueroso de mierda. Ay, sí, vamos a ayudar a este pendejo que nos pide ayuda. Ah, maldito perro, me engañó, eres hijo de madre.
We're safe. London Underground. Getting people.
That central server is Filament's admin terminal. Connect me to it to gain access.
Conectar.
Well, shit, we've been locked out. Oh, and it seems Malik deployed the microwave drones.
I'm sorry, what?
Microwave drones, one of Filament's novel intrusion countermeasures. They use little microwave cannons to selectively destroy compromised hardware, sort of like chemotherapy for computers. The server room automatically seals itself while they're deployed.
Any ideas?
Try hijacking one of the microwave drones and use it to shoot the other ones down.
¿Qué pedo? ¡Ay! Aguanten. Perdón por eso. Vale, ¿y ahora cómo destruyo este? Así. Dándole putazos contra la pared.
Drones down, server room unlocked. And buggery fuck, Malik has locked me out. He must have a hard line to the server.
Any ideas?
A full power cycle will reset his connection and give us enough time to complete the intrusion. But Filament uses 3 quantum processors with independent power. We'll have to reboot each individually.
So we're gonna unplug it and plug it back in?
Close enough.
Esos los servidores de Filament. Vale. Vale.
Shit! They're gone! Call command!
A ver. Ahí está.
Could you do something about this drone? It can't seem to take a fucking hint.
Falta la tercera, weón. ¿Cómo lo voy a hacer? Así lo voy a hacer. Eso estaría. A ver.
Would you look at this? A chain of custody documents for 40 kilos of Semtex. It ricochets through a dozen shell companies, but ultimately ends up registered to an address in Southall. And would you guess who lived across the street from it for 30 years? Victoria and Imran Malik, parents to one Richard.
That doesn't prove a thing.
Well, this one is heartwarming and incriminating. It seems that the areas of Canada House immediately around the bombs were evacuated in an unscheduled drill. I have an email chain here between the facilities director and an anonymous SIRS account. Funny that didn't make the news.
You think it's incriminating that I tried to minimize the loss of life? Come on, that's so spinnable, I'm motion sick.
Look at this. It's an unredacted mission report for 2 SIRS agents instructed to plant explosives as part of a training exercise. And it's signed and dated by the Home Secretary himself.
Seems it's a bad day to be the secretary.
Fuck off, you stupid drone. This isn't a picnic and I haven't got any jam.
Este de acá.
Could you shoot this drone down? I'd ask it politely to go away, but I'm afraid I don't speak dipshit.
A ver, ya. Es la mitad.
Exciting. Did you know that the head of security for Canada House had a daughter stuck in a Cairo jail? And that she was pardoned the week before the explosion? Why, he would certainly owe a very, very big favor to the SRS officer who pressured the Egyptians, wouldn't he?
I suppose he would.
Seems that Malik's given up having the microwave drones destroy compromised hardware. Now he's got them targeting you. The effect will be about the same.
¿Qué pedo?
What do we have here? Straight from your own laptop, Malik. Case files on all these little side-ops you've been running. Honestly, you might as well have titled this Evil Bomb Conspiracy, Doc.
That's enough. You can't do this. You mustn't do this. I won't allow it.
Ya casi no.
Independent
Ya
power
está.
has been rebooted. Return to the central core to complete the cycle.
Nice work, Bagley. Now let's smash this fascist.
With pleasure.
Vale, yo me largo de aquí.
I'm fully integrated with Filament, and it seems Malik didn't quite have time to cover his tracks. I believe I can trace his position.
Get him.
¿Dónde está?
All right, let's find you. Too old, too young, too ugly, too
Menos
female.
feo, menos
there he
mujer.
is. Hello, Malik. You've been disconnected. Is it just me, or does he look constipated?
Estreñido, really?
Right, wouldn't be a briefcase wanker without his briefcase.
Un capullo de maletín sin sellar su
Seems
maletín.
someone's locked the door on him. Don't worry, there's no way that's going to... Oh, no, it worked.
Oi, what the hell, mate?
Well, that's a wrinkle, isn't it? Is he seriously going to try to get away in a car? A car connected to the city-spanning network of automated surveillance devices? That I control.
Auto drive now enabled.
Fuck! Hello again. You know, for all your scheming, you don't exactly think quickly under pressure.
Bala, bala, bala en la cabeza, parece gonorrea. Ay, güey.
So what now?
I sent the Malik dossier to every media outlet from the GBB to the Aberystwyth Sheep Farmers Gazette. It may take some time to sort through, but it ought to clear DedSec's name. At least for this particular thing.
What about Malik?
Made the mistake of getting into a self-driving car that owed me a favor. It's taking him to a secure location.
Really? Why can't we just drive that car right into the river?
Believe me, I'd love to. But he might be part of Zero Day. I just don't know how this all fits together, but we need to find out.
You hear that, Malik? You're going to help us for real this time.
Bloody hell, you insane robot! Slow down!
Bueno, y ahora que a la madre. Llenos de Londres. ¿Qué va a decir? Ugly, ¿está todo bien?
Malik has been secured
Ah, ya.
at the safe house.
All right. Now that we have him, we should talk to him. Find out what he knows about Zero Day. Just don't get too close to him, all right? As long as he's alive, he's a threat.
Ahora, motherfucker. Hola, ¿qué tal?
Vaya, vaya, hijo de tu puta madre. We know you're responsible for the embassy and the bombings before that too. That is not in question. Confess, and we can be done with this.
The earlier bombings, what are you... Oh, God, I've been captured by morons. I didn't do those bombings. I tried to stop those bombings. I am a patriot, and they called me a crank. even Emma. But that's when I knew that intelligence wasn't enough. To save the Empire, I would need power, and fast.
You knew about Zero Day before contacting us. How do you explain that?
I'm a spy, so yes. I knew a few details about the biggest terrorist attack in recent memory. Truth to tell, I really did think Zero Day was you. That's just Occam's razor. But if you insist on a conspiracy, Albion stood the most to gain. Have you really not thought of this?
Even if what you say is true, it doesn't absolve you of anything. You're not a good man, Malik. You deserve to rot in here.
Oh, I doubt I'll be here long. These walls will fall along with all of you soon enough. This radical cooperative you created is doomed to fail, like they all are. I've seen it a dozen times in a dozen places. You will tear yourselves apart. We won't even need Zero Day or Albion or whoever. A single unified ideology, a single strong leader. These have been the characteristics of power for all of human history. Democracy and pluralism.
Pero si el líder cae, todo se va a la mierda. Mientras si todos son los líderes, todo bien. Comunismo, papa.
In the history of the Empire. But now the page is turning, and you are not ready for what happens next.